I'm going to go over the build that is up on Diablo fans with the same name. This is a patch 2.4.3 Sunwuko Wave of Light build. We are utilizing 6 pieces of the Sunwuko set, head excluded. The head is taken up by the Zolkrin's Gaze. This one gives our Wave of Light range, but more importantly gives it 130% increased damage. That is why this one has to be equipped, not in the cube, and it takes up one of the available slots for our 6-piece bonus, forcing us then to run Ring of Royal Grandeur in the cube. For our belt, we are running the Kyoshiro Soul to go along with the Sweeping Wind bonus of the Sunwuko set. This keeps our Sweeping Wind stacks at max while out of combat. Otherwise, we would have to be critting often enough to keep them topped up. The Pinto's Pride bracers give us another bonus to Wave of Light damage. It also slows the enemies, proccing our Bane of the Trapped. The rings are taken up by Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. Right now, with the Gogoth of Swiftness, this can be switched out for a Zay's Stone of Vengeance. The other ring then is a Stone of Jordan, which helps with our elite damage where this build lacks. It also gives us fire damage on a ring, which is another great bonus. Our boots are the Crudest boots, which doubles our mystic allies. This increases our spirit regen through the Mystic Ally, Air Ally talent and rune. Our weapons are Vengeful Wind to increase our number of Sweeping Wind stacks, the Kiyoshiro's Blade to increase the Wave of Light damage, as well as increase it an additional amount when it hits 3 or fewer enemies. In our cube, we have the Incense Torch of the Grand Temple to reduce the spirit cost of Wave of Light by 50%. Armor slot is taken up by Nemesis bracers. Alternatively, you can run Cinder Coat in this slot. Another variant, instead of running the 2 one-handed weapons, is to run the Incense Torch as your equipped item and your Kiyoshiro's Blade in the cube. Doing this allows you to get the bonus Wave of Light damage on your weapon that the Incense Torch of Grand Temple offers. It is a slower build, therefore your stacks will not go down as fast, so the Vengeful Wind is not a problem that we don't have it. The cube item can remain Nemesis bracers. You can also swap that over to Cinder Coat to give yourself a little more leeway in your spirit bar. Another option, honorable mention we can call it, in the armor slot is Mage Fist, dealing an additional 20% increased fire damage. We will have fire damage on our bracers, on our ring, and preferably on our neck, as long as you can fit it. 2 spots is all I ever like to run for a fire damage usually, with a maximum of 3. If I had it on all 3 of these, I would not want Mage Fist. The additional increase from another 20% on top of what I have there, it's not a true diminishing return, but we gain less benefit. For the build, we have Wave of Light, Explosive Light, Blinding Flash, Faith in the Light, to deal 29% additional damage for 3 seconds after Blinding Flash, Sweeping Wind, Inner Storm, Mantra of Conviction, Annihilation. This can be replaced with Mantra of Salvation, Agility, if you find you are taking too much damage. Dashing Strike with Blinding Speed. Alternatively, you can choose to run Way of the Falling Star for additional movement speed. Mystic Ally, Air Ally, the only real good option. For your passives, this is a speed build, so you will be covering a lot of the map quickly. Momentum is a must. Relentless Assault couples very well with your Pinto's Pride, giving you a near permanent 20% damage increased. Reduced all cooldowns by 20%. Seize the Initiative. This one you can choose to run something else. You can run Harmony if you need some extra defense. You can run Near-Death Experience for a little safety net. You can also run Exalted Soul for the additional spirit. Running Seize the Initiative, you will have a lot more spirit trouble than if you don't run this. That extra 30% attack speed will chew through your spirit very quickly. That about covers the guide. There is a written version of this to follow along with on Diablo Fans. I will put the link for that down in the description. Thanks for watching.